Hi, this is David again. I, I am trying to keep up with the Mormon stupidity, but damn, it's hard. They're doing more stupid stuff every day. I can't keep up with it. I just, every time I turn the computer on, they've done something else. They are on the run. There's no doubt this organization may have seen some of its last days. And Mitt Romney's not even the candidate yet, and I'm just afraid for him, to tell you the truth. I think that they may shrink to an unreasonable number, and no one's going to join the Mormon Church after these things. And I'm going to try to keep up because I'm a loyal guy. All right, let me do this one for you. You're gonna die. This is Jonah Brooks, okay, and she says here the LDS Church-owned radio station stands by Rush Limbaugh. Joanna Brooks, named one of the 50 political to watch, is the author of the Book of Mormon Girl, and she's reporting this. And let me just summarize it for you. Most of you know that this young girl went before a congressional hearing committee and was saying something about needing contraception for women's health, and that it was a women's health issue and not an abortion or a birth control issue. And she was a law student, as I remember, a nice looking girl and well articulated in front of these senators and legislatures. Well, she's saying that women needed to have birth control pills for women's health. And I had a wife that had to take birth control since she was 16 years old for ovarian cysts and other kinds of female reproductive problems that estrogen helps. So anyway, let me tell you, more than 40 advertisers from Allstate Insurance to Sears and 2 radio stations have dumped Rush Limbaugh since he went on the offensive against Sarah Fluke, calling the Georgetown student, which is a law student, a quote slut and quote prostitute, unquote, for her advocacy of insurance coverage for contraceptive medications. Now, Rush Limbaugh, Rush Nutball, is the horse's ass. Now, I don't think the horse's mouth, but the horse's ass of the Mormons and their fanatical Republican part of the party. Now, I'm not against Republicans, believe me. I'm somewhat neutral. I lean a little bit more towards liberal because they're concerned about people and not just businesses and money. But anyway, old Rush, he's been a drug addict. And I don't know if he's gay or not. Most of the Republicans that are fanatical are gay. You want to be careful going into public restrooms, men's rooms especially, in the Capitol building, on the Capitol side where the Republicans are. But anyway, this radio station is KTTH 770 AM in Seattle, Washington. A station owned and operated by Bonneville Communications. Well, there's the Church of Jesus Christ arm of influence and ownership. Okay, see, Monson always calls me when this is going on. Yes. Yes, is this President Monson? Oh, President Packer from the Mormon Church? Yeah, did you ever get that seatbelt fixed up there? Are you still stuck up on the podium up there, wearing that seatbelt that they couldn't get off of you? No? Okay. What is it that you need? I think it is. Goodbye. Allison? Your friend called. When the phone rings again, answer it, please. Anyway, her friend, it's the crazy wrong number. I said, Oops, that's the wrong number. Okay, anyway, as protests mounted Monday, a KTTH spokesman defended Limbaugh using a boilerplate statement from his syndicator, Premier Radio Network. So here's the fancy crap that's going on. Okay, Rush Limbaugh is an idiot. And he's always been an idiot, and he gets more and more brazen as he gets old, probably as I do. And to attack this young girl, she was just testifying before a committee, and calling her a slut and a whore is way out of line. It's more than out of line. It's mental institution stuff. And I should know. I'm an expert. This is stuff that people in mental institutions say and do. Ah, God. Anyway, this is what they said. The Truth is committed to providing its listeners with access to a broad range of opinions and commentary. I'm not going to read the rest of it because you can smell BS across the YouTube here, okay? We wish that Mr. Limbaugh would have been more civil, but we think what he said is important. Well, you know, there's the Mormon radio station. They're not going to pull away from this fanatical, crude, rude, and probably a mentally ill person to defend the right thing. You know, no one should be making money off of publicly calling somebody an idiot. Here at the Limbaugh Opinions, Bonneville-owned KTTVH would defend, as voiced on air February 29th and March 1st. So here's what they're defending and what their Rush Limbaugh said publicly about this young girl. What did it say about the college co-ed Susan Fluke, who goes before a congressional committee? Hello? Okay, that's it. Goodbye, phone. What does this make her? It makes her a slut, right? It makes her a prostitute. She wants to be paid to have sex. Can you imagine if you're her parents, how proud of Sandra Fluke you would be? Well, I would be. She's a law student. I wouldn't be very proud of him if he was my son. Your daughter goes up to a congressional hearing conducted by the Botox-filled Nancy Pelosi. This is mental stuff. When I've been in mental institutions, and I've never been dragged in, I've always walked in myself because I knew I was acting nutty. I've seen people like this. Rush, he shouldn't be in front of a microphone. He should be where the steel door closes, okay? Nancy Pelosi, and testifying she's having so much sex, she can't afford her own birth control pills, and she agrees that Obama should provide them, or the Pope. She's having so much sex, it's amazing she can still walk. That's way out there. I'm sorry, I'm an out-of-the-box person, but that is way out there, okay? Who bought your condoms in 6th grade? Well, at least you didn't have an out-of-wedlock baby in 6th grade, did she? So, Miss Fluke, and the rest of you feminazis. So if you women want equal pay for equal rights and you want to be treated like human beings, Rush thinks you're a feminazi, and the Mormons are agreeing with that. If you are going to pay for your contraceptives and thus pay for you to have sex, then we want something for it. And I tell you what it is. This is what he said. We want you to post the videos online so we can all watch her have sex with birth control pills provided by Obamacare. This is just going way, way, way too far out. And the Mormon Church rubber stamps it. And you know what's really interesting about what's going on now in the world is that when they pull this stuff, you guys know about it within hours. It used to be they could pull this all the time under the table, and you never knew how the Mormon Church really treated people. You only heard, I'm a Mormon, and I'm an attorney, and I'm a CPA. Well, also, you know, there's for every one Mormon like that, there's 100,000 that are real assholes. So anyway, LDS Church subsidiary Bonneville International owns 29 radio stations. It's one of 7 religiously owned or affiliated national radio networks, including the American Family, Biblical, etc., etc., etc. No other religiously owned or affiliated radio network in the country airs Rush Limbaugh. except the LDS-owned Bonneville International. You want to know about the Mormon Church? You go ahead and take a look at who they support, where their tithing money goes, and who they think is their hero and their new Joseph Smith of the 2011. So anyway, I'm not going to go on about it. I just wanted to let you know, because these things hit very, very quickly in Utah. You don't hear about them, and if you're not in Utah, you'll never hear about it. Never. Here is the skinny, okay? The Mormon Church station owned by Bonneville Corporation, which is totally owned only by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in Seattle, Washington, has not pulled away from Rush Limbaugh. And they have supported him, saying she's a slut, she's a prostitute. She's neither. We want her to have sex on videos if we're going to pay for her birth control so we can enjoy it. Is this a sick guy? Is this something every religion wants to support? He's sick, and no religion wants to support it except the Mormon Church. Welcome to Mormonism. Welcome to Mitt Romney.